Hey everybody, what's happening? Sammy the Brewer coming at you. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. And as you can tell by my big long pole, I finally got my mount kit from China. It took just under 3 months, but it arrived. So I got this wicked selfie pole, a head mount, a chest strap, a bunch of other stuff, a suction cup mount, and I've actually decided to have a beer today. So cheers. Oh, beer is so good. Oh. It's actually not a homebrew, it's actually from the good folks at Sawdust City Brewing Company in Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada. It was called 7 Weeks Up All Night. And it's their sessionable Saison, at 4.5%. Nice, great, like hot weather beer, because it is 28 degrees here with the humidity, brings us up to 33, which is the hottest day we've had so far this year, so it's really hitting everybody kind of hard. Speaking of that, the kids are gone. Sold them to the gypsies. No, didn't sell them to the gypsies. Parents were up on the weekend. I was going to shoot some video, but decided not to. I was kind of tired. And they have left for 2.5 weeks of theater camp. So it's clothing optional for the first part of the month by the 30 brewer household. I'm going to keep my clothes on for the video though. So I thought I'd bring you guys out here and sort of take a look-see-poo and see how the hops are doing. And then I've got to check on a beer, the Cold Blue Pale Ale, which I brewed the Sunday after that Friday heart incident dealio, hence the name Cold Blue Pale Ale. Checking that's pretty much fermented out. I checked to take a gravity reading and see how things are progressing, but I'm pretty sure she's done. So without further ado, we're going to check on the hoppage and see how things are coming along. So we'll be back in a bit. Cheers. I'm going to check out the hoppage. You guys can see everything, what's going on there. Yeah, Centennial's doing actually quite well. This is where we were sitting at this morning. So we have gained that much in a day. They seem to really like the heat, which is cool. So the temperature's supposed to go down to about mid-20s tomorrow, so I'm not sure what that's going to do. So nothing from the Columbus yet. Thinking it may be a lost cause for this year. Wait and see if we get something next year. And the beans are going like gangbusters. They are going like mad. So I thinned them out a little bit, but we're starting to get some flowers, and probably in a couple weeks, I would imagine, should have some sweet bean action going on. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm loving these mounts. It's pretty cool. You can walk around and do whatever, and grab a beer, and cheers everybody. Have a sip. All right, let's go down and check out the fermentation chamber of doom, and break out the turkey baster of doom and pull a sample off that and see how things are going along. Going down to the basement, the basement, and check things out. Yeah, ignore the mess. Maid's out of town. Oh, it's lovely and cool down here. So yeah, along with the this is all the other stuff I got with my mount kit. There's the chest mount there. It's a suction mount for nipples or windshields or what have you. I got another extension, a floaty mount if I ever decide to take it swimming. We got a handlebar mount by the looks of things. Another quick release mount, which is cool, and all a little handsome carrying case, which no way in hell will carry everything, but 17 bucks US. What do you expect? China, from China that is. Let's grab the old star sand. Grab the old utensils. I've actually done a dactyl rest of this 2 days ago. It's the 6th now. It's been sitting at 20 degrees for 2 days. So we'll take a gravity reading of that little gem. And I think I'm probably just going to cold crash it in the fermentation chamber, because I'm not going to be brewing again until this weekend. And then I can always just move it over to the fridge. So that's what we're going to do. It's what we're going to do. Hydrometer. Turkey baster of doom. Let's get these things cleaned and sanitized. This is how I do it. You guys may not do it the same way, but joy of homebrewing. We sort of do things on our own. Own little way, find little tips and tricks and whatnot. Get all that. There we are. Now, you guys may not rinse your Star San. I do, because this is triple strength. Just because I'm anal about that sort of thing. And I know 2 minutes, blah 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 blah. Because it's triple strength, I don't really worry about it too much. Just hang out in there. We've got the lid ready. Pop the liddy poo off, and we will see how we're doing. There we are. Oh, that looks lovely. Now this was actually, I actually borrowed Tony Yates's base malt recipe for his pale ale, which is 2-row Munich and honey malt, if I'm not mistaken. Those of you who want the recipe, I'm sure Tony would be cool to throw it on out there. But yeah, the smell was actually really, really nice. Just dunking the old turkey base for a doom. Pull off a little sampley poo. Let's see what we got going on. The color looks nice. Trying to avoid those gribbly bits. The only downside with this is that there's always a mess. Now, some guys may use your refractometers as well for doing final gravity, but I always like to pull a hydrometer sample because I really enjoy sampling the beer sort of as it's progressing to sort of see how it's tasting. One more should do it. Plus, this gives me a better idea in terms of what the final product's going to be. All right, we'll leave that at there. It's going to hang out there. It's going to hang out there. I think we're doing all right. Looks like about 10-10-ish. We'll snap the lid back on. And we'll see what's going on. So starting gravity on this was 1054. And that looks to be around settle down, get these to flip around. Looks to be around 1010, which I am cool with. And this was done with, yeah, we'll call that 1008. Yeah, it's actually more like 1008. We'll call that 1008, which is final gravity, which is okay. Lately, my beers have been finishing uber dry, uber dry, but 1008, 1010 is okay. All right, boys, cheers. Let's have a little sampley poo. See how we're tasting. The honey malt actually adds a really nice sweetness to it, which is, but you get the alcohol there too, and it's not as hoppy as I was thinking it was going to be. I added, I had 14 grams of Calypso at 10, 14 grams of Calypso at 5, 14 grams of Chinook at 60 minutes, actually first wort edition, 28.3 grams of Mosaic for a 30-minute steep at 80 degrees. Fermented it with USO4. But yeah, sorry, it was yeah, honey malt, carapils, Munich, and 2-row. I won't go into details of it, just based on the fact of it's not my total recipe, so we'll let Tony chime in if he wants to share the recipe with everybody. But yeah, it's really good. That's delicious. That's a Kolsch. Not a Kolsch, Saison, which is awesome. But yeah, this is going to be alright. It's only like about 48 IBUs, which is nice. And their hops are just sort of there and mellow on the backside, which is all right. So what we're going to do, we're going to knock the temperature back on this to 4 degrees. Start the cold crashing because that is done. I'll knock that down to 4 from 20. There we are. Fridge is kicked in. Okay, guys, I'm going to give this stuff a wash, give it a quick clean. I'll meet back out with you when I'm done. We'll meet back out outside. Cheers. And girls, I'm noticing that getting about 6% of my viewership are females. Welcome aboard, ladies. Good to have you here. So yeah, the cold brew pale ale finished off higher than I was hoping. I was hoping for like 10-18, 10-10-ish. I know that's a bit of a range, but it's all right. 1008 is okay. We'll take it. But yeah, 48.8 IBUs and that's 6% ABV. Pretty nice, good beer when everybody comes up for a session in Muskoka, which takes place in less than a month, roughly about 3 weeks, which means I got time to do 1, maybe 2 more brews. I'm going to do another Dropkick Nate. I'm going to brew that this weekend. Hopefully that'll be ready for session in Muskoka. And then maybe, I don't know, something else. I got the Black IPA / Angry Stout, which is in keg and drinking really, really nice. But I'm really hopeful that it lasts because it's one of the better beers I've made. I'm really, really pleased with that. I've actually been thinking about entering it into a homebrew competition in London, possibly. Thinking about it again. I'm thinking about it. Anyways, that is all I got for now. It is another sunny day in Muskoka. Not Redford, Muskoka. This is Sammy the 50th person. I'm going to do something to do with the homebrew. And by all means, keep calm and brew on. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and thumb to the video. The subscribe button is listed down below. Be sure to check out all the links that I have listed down below. There's some great brew tubers out there that are doing some cracking videos, and they make me freaking giggle. All right, you guys, that's all I got. We will see you again very, very soon. Please tell the world, share it, make the video grow. Let's see what we can do. Anyways, you guys, once again, thank you so much for all the support. As of late, it has been greatly appreciated. I will be seeing the specialist on Thursday, and we'll hopefully have some answers at some point in time in the very near future. Anyways, you guys, thanks again so very much for watching. Cheers, and be safe. Take care. All the best. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.